just for you, back again. Thank you for liking, sharing the videos. I appreciate everyone who does that. Hope everyone is doing well. And real quick before we get started, just want to give a shout out and a rest in peace to comedian Jay Wheelz, who recently passed away. I didn't know him personally, but I did follow him from the All Def Digital crew. You've heard me talk about them before on a podcast I follow. Really good dudes, really great comedians. And yeah, big loss. Jay Wheelz was a super funny dude. I'm not going to get too far into it. Patrick Cloud, give a really good shout out to him. The All Def Digital crew has done a really good job of, they all work with him, knew him personally, so I'm going to leave all the personal stuff up to those guys. But I did follow him. Very funny guy. Sad to hear that he's gone, so rest in peace, Jay Wheelz. Also jumping in to a topic that I was thinking about the other day was like, I've known a lot of people in my life. I still know a lot of people. It's not like I don't know them anymore. Some relationships have grown, some have grown apart, things like that. That's just kind of how life goes. But the whole time, and I've struggled with this back and forth, but I really kind of took a grasp on it. Like, I'm probably in the last 10 years, really. But you got to protect yourself. And kind of what I mean by that is we all have our moral compass that we stand by, what makes us us. And some of the people that we interact with are actually probably kind of counterproductive for us. They may be fun to hang out with. Like I have associates who are great to go out with. We're going to Mardi Gras, we're going to party, we're going to hit the streets. This is my party squad. I may not call them if I am having, say, a relationship issue or I'm feeling depressed about something. Those may not be the people I call. And certain people are just going to be negative for you in general. And you have to protect yourself in terms of that. It's easy to get caught up in, oh, that's my homie, it's my friend, we cool, we have a lot in common. That doesn't mean they're actually your friend. And they're helping you grow as opposed to slowly killing you. That's one of the two things. People are either going to help you, they're either going to water your plant or they're going to dry it out. It's the only thing people do. They either help you grow or they slowly kill you. There is no middle ground. Sometimes you can maintain and you won't grow anymore, but you won't die anymore either. You're just kind of stuck where you are. And a lot of that is situational. Sorry, there's a car going by and it's a pretty nice day. It's kind of warm in the car, so I have my windows cracked. But a lot of that is situational. And a lot of times the people we keep us around can damage us and we don't even know it. And I mean, it's a terrible phrase, but it kind of fits. You run with dogs long enough, you get fleas. That's just it. If you hang out with a bunch of degenerate people, you're probably going to do degenerate things at some point in time. If you hang out with a bunch of ballers or baller-minded people, you're probably going to do more stuff like that. That's just your environment. But you still got to protect yourself in either situation you go, because not everybody has your best interest in heart. There's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing in the world. The further you go through experiences, the more you learn that. And it's not always your quote-unquote friends may be the people who are the worst ones to trust. We've all heard that story no more, man. Your closest friend can be your worstest enemy. Sometimes blood is not thicker than water. Some of us have family situations where we're family by title, not by anything else. Everybody's got that, some shape, form, or fashion. But if you let those people damage you, or you force yourself to abide by that lifestyle or do things that's out of your character to fit in or to be accepted or whatever it may be, you're not protecting yourself. And when you don't protect yourself, you end up hurt. Now, that's not saying put up a defensive wall, don't let anybody in, don't challenge yourself, Don't do, you know what I mean? But just be smart about it. We all know do's and don'ts. We all know right from wrong. We all know pros and cons. We're not, we're not dumb. So, when you have toxic people in your life that will potentially hurt you. Now, that doesn't mean relationships, because in relationships, any long-lasting relationship, y'all have probably almost killed each other and grown back together and broken down and grown back together in the whole line. That's love. That's relationship. It's a completely different topic. That's very, very different than just general life. But if you have your friend who is always taking from you, they're always taking from your time, they're stopping you from doing what you're supposed to be doing, and not saying don't help people. Everybody needs help at some point in time. But there's a difference between, hey, I need some help with something, and I need you to take care of me. Big difference. And some people are takers, and they're just take. You know this. We all know this. We all know the takers of our lives. Now, whether we choose to just keep giving, that's where you have to draw the line, when you have to protect yourself. Because we would generally give that person, it's that expression, you give a person you give them a foot, they take a mile. And it's tough to do, and nobody wants to be a dick, and nobody wants to be an ass, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and this, and that, but you got to know when to close the door. You got to know when to cut the rope. At some point in time, you're going to have to be like, look, I love you, you're my friend, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but you're detrimental to my personal health and my personal well-being. Like, whether it's financial, you're stressed, now I'm going out you, now I'm stressed, I'm bringing your stress home to me. Like, it's just not a healthy situation for your personal lifestyle. You got to know when to call that quits. That doesn't mean you got to ignore a person. You have to change situations with the person. You don't have to be mean to them or something like that, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you do got to tell a person, look, dude, we're not cool. Until ABC gets right, don't call me. Like, I can't help you. Like, and it's not easy to do, but you'd be surprised how much better you will feel personally. Because, that adds stress. Stress adds weight. Weight adds pressure. You relieve that, you relieve the pressure, you relieve stress. You just have a weight lifted off of you. Just enjoy your day better. So, that being said, protect yourself. Work on your craft. And, yeah, that's about it. Just for you. Till next time.